The man never expected that after being kicked out of his party and opening a restaurant, most of his customers would be outcasts. Among them were wandering swordswomen, and this time, even a delicate-looking boy showed up. At first, he thought the boy was just another diner, but instead of ordering, the kid complained about the menu and kept stalling. Just as the man was about to kick him out, a little girl tugged his sleeve and softly suggested fried rice. The boy awkwardly agreed, so the man happily got to work, adding a touch of magic and a shrimp sauce on top. After just one bite, the boy's gloom vanished. He then revealed he was often shunned because he dismissed adventurer groups as too weak. The man recognized that his arrogance was the real issue and warned him not to look down on others, but the boy ignored it. Before leaving, he introduced himself as Anne, and from then on became a regular at the restaurant. One day and suddenly announced he had joined the strongest nearby party, the Night Fog group. At first, the man was happy for him, until he learned their mission was to descend to the 5th level of the dungeon, where monsters were around level 35, while Anne was only level 17. The man tried to warn him, but Anne's confidence in his magic left him unmoved. The next day, while shopping, the man overheard that the Night Fog group had a brutal initiation, abandoning new recruits on the 5th floor to test them. Alarmed, he beat the truth out of 2 members with just a couple of punches, then rushed off to save Anne, leaving his shop closed again. Meanwhile, Anne was already in danger on the 5th floor, abandoned by his teammates and forced to flee between swarms of monsters and magical traps. Panicked, he even forgot his own dispel chance. Just when he thought it was over, someone broke his shackles and saved him, a young girl who had also been abandoned. Their similar fates drew them together, and she comforted him as he admitted his flaws. But when monsters closed in, and realized escape wasn't possible for both of them, resolute, he ran out, prepared to sacrifice himself so she could live. He raised his staff to unleash a final spell, but the monsters were too strong. His magic shattered instantly. Just as he was about to be struck down, a giant iron pot dropped over him like a shield. The savior was a muscular figure with glowing red eyes, wearing a paper bag over his head. Terrified, Anne screamed until the man removed the mask, revealing himself, then knocked sense into him with a headbutt. Using alchemy, he sealed the passage with a massive boiler. Still, Anne insisted the girl was trapped inside, but when they entered, they found only her remains. She had died 13 years ago, abandoned the same way, and her spirit had lingered to help lost adventurers. Together, they buried her. The ordeal matured Anne, and the man once again comforted him the only way he knew, through his cooking.